and everything. Yeah. All right.
This is back with SG.
Yes.
No doubt, no doubt.
In the building. And we have someone that has just entered the building, Mr. Lamont Williams, CEO of Full Metal Jacket Entertainment.
That is correct, yes.
All right, so now we know that you are also doing something else, SG, with the kids.
Exactly.
And it just so happens that you two are merging together to make this happen. So why don't you tell our listeners what exactly you're doing for the kids?
Okay, well, this is Salim. What I was doing for the kids in the South before I came up here is I was helping, kids who had bad grades, who was involved in gang activity and, in and out of jail and juvenile, detention agencies. So I decided to open up my studio and give them free time, only to keep them off the streets. That actually developed into something bigger because I told one of the teachers about it, and they said, okay, well, we'll make a student an example. So we allowed, the school allowed his senior project to be a 4-song demo, a 12-page report about hip-hop,
Nice.
a PowerPoint project, and a CD cover.
Wow.
And if he completed that, he had to come to the studio. We had a login sheet. We had to turn it into the teachers. They had to also sign it, Principals, Board of Education, every week. And if he would do good, he would graduate.
Wow.
He did good and he got an A.
That's
So
awesome.
that increased the graduation
Now you
rate.
see, that was something that he was passionate about,
Exactly.
so that
Exactly.
worked.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That worked.
Exactly. Then
I
we
would
moved
love
in
to
the
do
next
that
year.
because that's kind of like what I got going on in the background.
Right.
That's
Right.
what, I'm trying to, my thing is to start teaching drama and start teaching hip hop and just in all
Right.
forms,
Right.
from performance to actual song format, all of that, and then teaching the ABCs of acting.
Exactly.
Some
Exactly.
people think they can just get up there and act.
Just
and
act
no,
the
you
fool.
can't.
You can't do that.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's actually a process. But also too with that, once we get it into the schools, this is why I'm glad I'm in New York because, like I said, we met Lamont and he's doing the same thing. I want to actually get it into the schools to where it's just for students on that level who need it,
Okay.
not for just everybody. If you
Right.
definitely need it, it's here for you. And we can eventually turn it into a business because we want to teach them the acting, the graphic design, the shrink wrapping, burning process.
Nice.
And once they're done with the graduation project, give them 1,000 CDs. Here, make your money now. So we want to
Nice.
actually start a business.
Like that.
And who won't buy a CD from a student, who's worked on it and actually graduated from that album? I would definitely buy that album even if it
I love it.
back,
So Lamont, tell us
Exactly.
how you guys met and what you're gonna bring to.
Well, I met Salim through his cousin Elizabeth Soulchild
Okay.
and whatnot. She said, "Hey, look, my cousin's up here. Wants to come by and talk." And he mentioned what he did with the kids down there. And I think Elizabeth had told him that we have a lot of kids that we work with,
Okay.
usually after school. And one of our main things is if your grades are not successful, if you're not moving along in your school, you cannot come to the studio.
Okay.
I mean, your studio time is free. You get to write your music. You sit down, peaceful environment, which these days there's not a lot of.
Right.
So,
Right.
we also work with Parents Against Teen Violence. This is how I actually got into it. So we go into the high schools and junior high schools in Mount Vernon, provide the entertainment with the students at an actual school. So a lot of them are not as bad juveniles as Salim has run into, but some of them have their their problems and everything. So we're working with them, giving them the time to write music and have, like I said, have some peaceful time instead of running around the street with their pants hanging down and everything like that. So we actually got one. Well, we have about eight kids now. We have at least 4 or 5 of them that we're going to produce pretty soon. I mean, they have come a long way. I got one kid, Chris, who's been with us since day one. I actually caught him stealing in the Best Buy. So I kind of took him under my wing, and right now he's one of our #1 rappers.
Love it.
And
So now, if people want to get in contact with you guys, just to know where they can have their children get involved and things like that, is there any is there a web page or Twitter or Facebook that they can contact you guys at?
Well, we actually do. FMJ has a website. You can go to FullMetalJacketEntertainment.com, and you can email us what you want to do. Unfortunately, we are working on another website for basically just for the kids themselves, where they'll have their videos and their music up there themselves. Because right now the regular website is for older artists. But again, we will have another. Me and Salim and Elizabeth will work that out. We're going to get that done soon. So, but you can always call me. That's 914-751-9134. Again, 914-751-9134. And you can get
Okay, my number, if you want to reach me directly, is 910-214-3800. This is SG, 910-214-3800. We will definitely answer. We will definitely, try to make connections. Lamont does have a studio.
Yes.
I think we're still in the process of upgrading, well, we do have a location. We're working on it, but that's why we're on the radio.
Right.
We want to make sure we get enough people
Right.
involved because, it's bigger than me and him. We want to get people to donate. One of the things I also came up here for is because it is for the kids, and we want the kids to know the community has their back. So if the community would step up and donate equipment when we need it, or a printer, or just some educational time to the kids, it will actually help them in their growth process. Because right now these kids feel like nobody got their back. And one of the teachers actually told me was they wanted me there because they had a misconnection with the teachers, with the students. The students were poor, the teachers were kind of rich, so a student's not going to listen. So you got to get somebody kind of halfway in between who can understand.
Something that they
I'm
can
poor
relate
too,
to.
son.
Yeah.
So I'm still in school,
Right.
so it don't matter. You know what I mean? So that's the kind of effect we want to have on the kids. So we get our community involved, show the kids we got their back. I think the kids will really start to catch on to what we got going on. So
I think this
that's
is
the
great.
new reaches.
We definitely want to, just
Definitely.
keep it. Yeah, this is, it's a good thing you guys came here to air our show, and anything that we could
That's
do
right.
to make sure that we can get the word out and things like that, we definitely will. We did discuss some things, that was
Right.
behind the scenes, and we'll definitely do that as well.
Right.
And we definitely just want to just thank them for just coming
Definitely.
through, doing something for the
Yeah,
kids.
thank you. I
Definitely.
think I'm not sure like what the summertime is
Mhm.
gonna look like for you as far as that program is
Right.
concerned. But I definitely would like to invite you back
Exactly.
to discuss it again.
Right on.
When it gets closer to
Right.
to the fall.
Mhm.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That'd be great. That'd be perfect. By then, we'll have a lot of work done by then.
Yeah,
Right.
I think
For sure.
Because it's summertime, a lot of people,
Exactly.
a lot of people
Well-
are looking for things to have their children involved in the summertime. So
Right.
the summertime is like a great time to get the kids off the streets.
Yes,
It's,
exactly.
We
We will be doing some spots at my 14th Street store,
Okay.
Best Buy Live Music.
Nice.
So we'll have some of our artists down there, also Salim too.
Mhm, exactly.
He'll be down there doing his thing.
Okay.
So we'll let you guys know, get it out there.
Okay.
We like
That's
that.
fine in the building, baby.
You know it. Best Buy Mount Vernon.
Yeah, give a shout out. 14
Oh,
a free
discount.
promo.
Mount Vernon.
Discount.
Let us know because we might
I got you on the
might
display.
just
Adam said
come
discount.
through, bless the show, bless the show with some Stax Scudero. She
There
can
you
come
go.
open up, do her thing for the kids. That's Pink Panther, aka Stax Scudero, sitting right here. She's a hip hop artist as well.
Thank
So she
you,
can
baby.
come through, represent for Air It Out, represent for the kids,
No
and do
doubt.
that. So with that said, we're gonna go into one last track and let it rock out. But we want to let you know that you have been what?
Yeah, I love that.
Last track, which one?
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all hear this last track. It's called "Don't Be Discouraged," and it's a track that I wrote, designed for my children, so they can hear, the words of their father as their children.
I like it.
So it's a great song. Don't be discouraged.
Don't be
And it
discouraged.
is number 5, sorry.
Thank you. We love you, Doc.
Love you
No doubt, no
too.
doubt.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
They're out in the building.